Hey guys, how are you going today? Before starting today's lesson, I will explain you the objective to use the present perfect tense. Present perfect. So what is it? How do we use it? The present perfect is unfinished time. Now you might be wondering, what is unfinished time? Well, unfinished time is an unbroken connection between the past and the present. So we use the present perfect to talk about an event, a situation, or an experience that started in the past and continues up to now. A good way to understand it is to compare unfinished time with finished time. With unfinished time, we use the present perfect. And with finished time, we use the past simple. Let me give you an example of finished time. I went to Australia last year. In this context, the expression last year is telling us that the action is finished. Oh my god, I miss Australia so much. Anyway, moving on. The example that I just gave you talks about finished time. So that's why we use the past simple. In this case, the action is over, is done. Check this out. I have been to Australia twice. So the word twice in this context is unfinished time. Why? Well, because I'm talking about a life experience. It means that I can go to Australia again if I want to. So the action is not completely over. I can travel again. Look at the following example. She has lived in the States for 5 years. It means that she probably moved to the States 5 years ago, but she's still living there. The previous example was unfinished time. We have to use the present perfect. He lived there for 5 years. However, he's not living in London anymore. He's living in Chile. So it's finished time. Let me give you the grammar stuff. So the affirmative, how do we form the affirmative? With has or have plus the past participle. Example, she has bought some flowers. Let's check the negative form. Have or has plus not and the verb in past participle. And in the interrogative form, we have to use the auxiliary verb has or have, the same thing, we put it at the beginning, plus the subject and the verb in past participle. Thank you for listening and see you in class. Bye!
Created using Powtoon.